Dr. Brook Lakew is a space scientist who recently retired from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, referred to as NASA. For 11 years, he was the Associate Director of the Solar System Exploration Division at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, the largest of all the NASA centers. As a pioneer Ethiopian excelling in space sciences, Dr. Brook Lakew built an infrared sensor system that has flown 1.2 billion kilometers to planet Saturn and has returned informative data to Earth for 13 years. Looking back at where it all started, Dr. Brook Lakew was born in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, where he attended the Lycée Franco-Ethiopian School. After finishing high school, he went to France on a scholarship where he would obtain his PhD in physical chemistry from the University of Paris. He moved to the United States shortly after receiving his PhD, where he briefly worked as a lecturer at George Mason University in Northern Virginia. Shortly after, he joined the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center in 1984 as a contractor with Hughes Aircrafts and then Raytheon. In 1999, he converted into the federal scientist workforce, where he held several leadership positions in the Planetary Systems Laboratory for the next decade. Since 2010 until his 2021 retirement, Dr. Brook Lakew served as the Associate Director of the Solar System Exploration Division. Over his 3-decade-long career at NASA, Dr. Lakew witnessed the conception, build, and deployment of some of the most successful missions into space. As a result of his impactful work, he has received countless NASA accolades and awards for his contributions to the advancement of science at NASA. A few examples of Dr. Brook Lakew's vital role and impact in NASA's space missions includes leading the Solar System Exploration Division Research and Development Program to design future space missions, supporting the review, early conception, and internal funding of many current and past space missions in their infancy, including the Lucy mission named after the Ethiopian Dinknesh, where NASA launched a satellite in 2021 that is currently en route to the primordial Trojan asteroids orbiting Jupiter. He also led laboratory tests of a liquid helium cooling system that later helped define requirements for the James Webb Space Telescope cooling system. The JWST was successfully launched in 2021 and has already returned some of the most outstanding pictures of our universe as it was 13 billion years ago. Additionally, Dr. Lakew has supported the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, DART, spacecraft that was successfully launched into space to collide with an asteroid located millions of miles away in hopes of changing its direction and avoiding future potential collisions with Earth. When not helping to avoid catastrophic asteroid collisions, Dr. Brook Lakew spent over 4 decades volunteering his time and energy to impactful community engagements. He has served as a role model and mentor for generations of young Ethiopian and American scientists and engineers. With many of his colleagues, in 1987, Dr. Brook Lakew created the Ethiopian Scientific Society. The group promoted networking among Ethiopian students and engineers until the early 2000s and helped pioneer a merit award program at Addis Ababa University. Dr. Lakew has also given lectures, seminars, and short courses at higher education institutions in Ethiopia, promoting education, science, and humanitarian assistance. He is also known for his interviews on VOA America Radio, EBS TV, and Tech Talk to explain space-related events to millions of listeners and viewers in Ethiopia and other parts of Africa. In his personal life, Dr. Brook is married to Sadale Asafa, and they have 2 adult children, Dasta and Samra. He continues to fuel his curiosity as an avid reader and explorer of the outdoors, while also serving as a NASA Senior Fellow and an Emeritus at Goddard. SEED salutes Dr. Brook Lakew as a Senior Fellow and Associate Director for Mission Planning R&D in Solar Systems and as one of the leading scientists at NASA for decades. a role where he led a distinguished career and exemplified leadership qualities to all his colleagues, peers, mentors, mentees, the list goes on. As a venerated mentor to so many students of science and promising young scientists, and further, and an acknowledgement of his own inspiring academic excellence and lifetime achievements. Congratulations.